Good morning, Andy Taylor here with Red Rock Roofing. I'm here at 5874 Oak Meadows Boulevard here in Firestone, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. I had to extend my ladder all the way up to here, so I'm just going to start the inspection from here. So the first thing that I noticed, I'm not sure if this thing was painted in the last 5 or 6 years, but there is damage on the roof from ladders up here. There's a couple of spots where it's got it. Definitely some wear and tear, and on the north facing slope of this home, and it's pretty consistent in this neighborhood, there's all kinds of moss that is growing on this side because obviously the sun, when it goes away for the winter, it just helps to create a lot of that stuff here. Now what you're seeing across here is going to be a head wall metal. This being exposed is something my company doesn't like. We actually cover that up with what's called a beauty course and just give it a lot more curb appeal. But altogether, I mean, the roof has definitely got some damage from weather and from whether or not it's been repairs on it and whatnot. So first thing I noticed at getting up onto the steep slope is that there is definitely some hail here. Whether or not this is from a recent storm is not too sure. I think the last real hailstorm they had here was 2021. So what insurance is looking for when they get onto the roof is going to be collateral damage, and that's going to be signs and indicators to any of the soft metals that there's been a storm here. There are no indicators on the turtle vents that are there, or even any of the bathroom vents here. So let me make my way up onto the major slope, and again, I'm seeing some just damage from either a knife or something here, and then wear and tear on the edge of shingles. This again is the steep part. This was a shingle, looks like it was either when installed had this big stripe put down from whatever, or it was a flipping shingle that they had glued down at one time. So there's all kinds of thermal cracking and heat blistering up here just from lack of ventilation. I'm going to show you more at the top. So the ridge is all eaten away at the tops of this, and this is the thinnest shingle on the roof, so that's where you're going to see really the most granule loss to the roof, and it's consistent all the way across. So all of these ridges have, you know, kind of the same type damage that are on there, and most of the nail heads up here are exposed now because the roof is very, very old. There isn't any drip edge on the rakes of the home as well, so any of these rakes, there's zero drip edge. I did find one boot jack that is completely split open and is letting water into the system. So that boot jack, as you can see down there, extremely split. The south facing slope is always going to be your most heavily damaged. If you can see based off of my video, all of the fiberglass that's showing through on these shingles, and it's losing granules daily. It's why I'm sitting down to take this part. But you can see that in some of these spots, it's missing 30, 40, 50% of its granules up here. This whole top part is missing granules like so, and it's consistent all the way through. But if you look down there, you can see all the fiberglass that's showing through because the roof is definitely of age. So other than that, there's not a lot to bring to your attention. In my professional opinion, the roof has seen its best days, and since it's outside of code with drip edge and probably ice and water in the valleys and whatnot, I do believe that this roof does need a replacement. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.